Hi guys, I am Shasad and welcome in this video. Today we're gonna discuss about the files. How can you create a PHP file? If you are working on the HTML, then definitely you know very well about the creation of the HTML file. Similarly, you can also create the PHP file by using the .php extension. Let's suppose XYZ, so the XYZ is your PHP file .php. That means you are saying that you are saving this particular file as a PHP. So how can you do that? And also we're going to discuss about some other things in PHP. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now as you can see, this is the browser first of all. Then as you know very well that we have successfully installed the XAMPP in our C drive. So this is your C drive. As you know, a lot of directories available here, but you have to consider the htdocs directory because you always keep the PHP file in htdocs directory if you want to execute the PHP script. Make sure whenever I say PHP file or the script, both are the same thing. Now, what happens if you access the htdocs? You can directly access the htdocs by just saying localhost. Whenever you execute the localhost, it will automatically execute the htdocs. As you can see, the index.php available here. That's why it's showing you the versions or the information here. Now, you can also create any file here. Like if I open the Notepad++, make sure this is the text editor. It's up to you which text editor you are using. We're going to use the PHP star, but for now, I'm using the basic text editor. Now, I'm saying ABC. Control S to save the file. Now, if I go to the C drive, go to the XAMPP htdocs, I have to keep this file here if I want to execute. I'm saying ABC is the file name. I'm saying all types, save your file. Now, I'm saying echo working PHP file. Now go to the browser. If I say that ABC, as you can see, it's executing the ABC file. But this is the wrong way to execute your file. I'm saying I'm going to save this file as a PHP file. So abc.php. So you have to use the extensions before saving the file. Now, if I say PHP, now I'm saying echo working. So now go to the page, refresh the page, as you can abc.php. It's now working fine. So it's up to you if you are going to save the PHP file here. We normally create the folder. I'm creating the PHP folder and we keep all our PHP file here. Let's suppose if you are working on e-commerce system, then definitely you have to create the e-commerce folder and you have to keep all those files here. So now I'm moving the files from here and fine. And now if you want to access the file, then you have to use the name of the folders like PHP. As you can see, it's showing you a file. So if you access the folder, now the server is showing you a file. As you can see, this is the file name with some informations. If you want to execute the default file whenever you access the PHP folder, then you have to create the index file. Like I'm saying index.php, and I have to keep this file in the PHP folder. So that means whenever you access the folder name, the system or the server automatically execute this index file. Now I'm saying echo index file here. Go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, it's now automatically executing your index file. But if you want to execute the particular file, then you have to use the file name like index.php. It's fine. Or the abc.php. abc.php. It's also fine. If you are giving the wrong name, so this file currently is not exist, then definitely the server give you the error. What happens if you create another folders? I'm talking about the inner folder like KK. So this is the folder name. You can also give the folder name like ABC XYZ. It's up to you. Now, if you want to execute the file which is available in the KK folder, then definitely you have to keep the files here, and then you can go to the browser and say in the PHP you have the KK folder. Just access this one. As you can see, currently the directory is empty, so that's why it's showing me the empty. So in this way, the PHP works. But make sure before doing this, you have to start the XAMPP. Make sure we have already installed the XAMPP. Now, if you go to the search and say XAMPP panel, so now as you can see, currently it's working fine because I have already started these two. So this is not required. We enable this one while working on the database. So you have to start this bad boy. I'm talking about the Apache. So now as you can see, it's saying Apache. It's working fine. But what happens if you have already installed the Skype and you are using the Skype or any kind of applications which use the port 80? Then you may face some kind of problems. Okay, fine. So this is the basics of the PHP. So you guys can easily understand. Okay guys, so this is the introduction of the PHP and also how can you save your files. So I hope guys you are enjoying our videos. If you think we are doing good, thumbs up, and thank you for watching.